that. I might completely forget about that. Oh, there's people here. Okay, there's a lot of people.
Unpredictable.
What?
I'd highly recommend you get your creature on a leash.
They all listen to you, do they not? Can you order him to not harm?
I can.
The same thing goes for your dolls.
If I could address you, three.
You may.
The dolls have repeatedly tried to kidnap Flora.
That is why I say your dolls are also a part of this deal. I do not care for what reason they have.
I will be honest. And I will be frank. What has been done is goes against everything that I stand for. But if it means that we will stop something that even you consider to be a threat, as long as we can maintain what my good friend Zephyros has talked about, or Zephyros,
Ow.
then I
It's
will...
just Zeph.
Sorry.
Zeph. Then I will
No, I
be
jumped it
sure
bad, but
to
not that bad.
not attack you or your people. That being said, if there are any free agents or radicals among you, if one of them steps out of line, do we have permission to correct their mistakes? If they are ordered by you and perform otherwise, to leave us be?
Absolutely. Is that when I gave these individuals their lives, I gave them personality. Their personality, they came to this world. With. I gave them free reign. As long as the end goal was met, the conjoinings of worlds, it didn't matter to me and what they did on their personal.
I will be honest with you. I'm going to do it in a way less kind or hard than Mr. Jerry here. You will get them in line. It is not an option. You are asking a hefty amount of the individuals who have been hurt, harmed, stabbed, cut, done who knows what. But I will let Miss Chise speak.
I do apologize. I just came into this. Who are you making the deal with?
Mr. Father here wants us to work together against the obelisk. The Nexus, I believe, is what it is. The current first one, the door, is as he's putting it, has been cracked due to the first obelisk being broken. Which means it has now begun weaker. It is just a matter of time before it decides it wants to show its head. And if I am correct, the Nexus is the reason Luminara is no longer standing. It is the reason the gods are dead, correct? So I believe the phrase that is currently been used The enemy of my enemy is my friend for now.
I do apologize. That is not the question that I'm asking. Who is he making a deal with? Exactly. All the people of the land, or is it just the mage's court?
I think it's everyone on the land, as far as I'm aware.
It is.
I believe the group here has their own words they wish to speak on this matter. But I've told you what I will give you. I will assist, but my demands are to be met.
If I may. The being inside the Shadow Nexus has been observing all of us for all this time. It is eager to be out and cause harm and damage and devastation. And it knows what we do. This threat is incredibly dangerous. None of us will survive if we do not work together.
Go ahead, Jebbe.
Jerry?
I can tell you that I can do the best that I can when it comes to the hunter and trying to rein him in. If I cannot, then he goes off. You have my full permission to do what you see fit.
Well,
And
it's
the
not
protection
that.
of your others.
It's you either get control of him or this doesn't work.
The same thing with your dolls.
It's not a, oh yeah, we will deal with him and then it'll all be good because you can't control him. He's your fucking dog. Control him.
Alright, now that my voice box is a little cleared up, does this entity have any agents or minions that we should be aware of?
It does. The entity itself, with this happening, will come out in fragments.
I
And I will
suppose we
say
should be
again,
ready then.
it has been watching us. It knows what we have been doing. All of us.
That means that the obelisks are in danger. And I will rein in the hunter.
Good.
Why is it just being completely looked over, as I've said the dolls several times, and that has not been agreed upon?
Oh, and the dog as well.
Has anyone else had any interactions with anything that isn't the dolls, the hunter, the behemoth, the beast, or any of these four that you want to be clear so he can't snake out of it being like, oh, that wasn't agreed upon?
The hooded
undead.
black figure with the scythe.
The undead rider.
There you go.
The rider is one of mine. I can assure you that he will not strike.
Miss Chise, I believe you have you and your group have more of an interaction with most of this. I believe it is safe for you guys to make your demands met as well. If there is any soul here who is currently standing who has things they wish to be said, I'd recommend you raise your hand now and say it.
You do not attack the mage's court or any extensions of it. Whether they're part of us or friends. Anyone in our land, in this piece of land, that comes to our aid should not be followed here.
I've already stated it is not a single person that is to be harmed, not a little hair on their head. I will say, though, I do not know of who here is of the order, as they call themselves.
I know them. I know the leader. Personally. Known for a long time now.
I do not know how the others feel in these lands, but breaking of an obelisk without the consent of every other party that is currently residing here should be seen as life-threatening.
I agree.
I will say this, and I will extend this as on any of the members of the Embrace will not raise a blade or any kind of weapon or magic to cause anyone harm. That we will here to assist.
But that does not mean you cannot hire someone.
Did we not say we would not hurt anyone?
I said in any way, shape, or form.
And we agreed.
They've agreed. Does anyone else have anything? No. No.
Minnow thinks there is more people that live in this land, more than what's standing here. There should be somehow to let them know about this. It wouldn't be fair if we just make a deal.
I agree. I say we hold a formal meeting with everyone in the lands and make our demands met then.
Minnow has a question.
Go ahead, Minnow.
How long does thing can hold back the Watcher? The one who watching?
I cannot say.
Oh, and the one that put the hourglass here, that wants us to deliver Zephram to him. They can't hurt him either. No.
Would be the father for
Again, you are being redundant.
I will say this is all of you meet with one another and write your demands down. Present them.
Do you have a way that we can contact you when all the leaders meet? Like a little, I don't know, something we can smash and just here in front of us? That's what mages do, right?
My lord, I am more than willing to act as a messenger.
Oh, fantastic.
Let it be done.
I would also let it be known that most likely as you call it, I'm just going to go into the Nexus has most likely been listening to this entire conversation. So when we do have our meeting with the lands, I'd highly recommend everybody be prepared for a fight, because most likely something will come to, you could say, shake it up a bit.
Yes.
I would keep an eye and start planning, as we will, on making more defensive measures for the remaining obelisks.
The obelisks themselves have erected protection, but I don't know that they would hold back minion being.
May I suggest?
Hi, zombie. I'm
if
missing a
everyone
good part.
decides
I'm
to
so
create
sorry.
a summit, have
So
a seat for
sorry.
each house. That way we don't talk in circles. Please.
Oh, yeah, no, it's not going to be 20 people per house. That'd be bad.
I would
I
request
second that notion.
the house. Figure out what they want, and then I can travel to each of your homes and collect your demands.
However you all want to decide it, that is fine. I'll be waiting for your demands, and from this point forward, from my order. There will not be any attacks or anything of the sort of hostilities until we meet again.
Fantastic.
Then I guess we can all collectively agree for now we will have a temporary truce, a cease of arms.
Yeah. Everyone good with that?
I'm
No
perfectly-
complaints from the back? Nope. Fantastic.
Thank you for the meeting and showing yourself in person.
Absolutely.
Hey, can I come with you to the portal? Because yesterday he's saying come over to your house.
That is
No,
true.
Torian, no.
He will not be harmed.
He said I wouldn't get attacked.
No.
And he is of my home, so I will know.
Let me prepare a meeting structure of sorts. I don't really have the room to hold such company right now.
Yeah.
Then I will open my gates.
Fair enough.
Thank you. May you all be safe.
Safe journeys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I hope all of you are satisfied with this.
Satisfied enough, I suppose. To be rectified at a later date.
Au revoir, you big thing.
Do not disrespect Mr. Belmont. It was a good meeting.
I'm not disrespecting. Say goodbye.
It's not good. Really not good.
She was injured from yesterday. We healed her.
Who here would like to talk about the attack that just happened a little moment ago?
I can do that.
I can do it from the start because you weren't there.
I was there. What do you mean?
The fuck you were? It started at my house.
Not good.
Yeah.
So there were red glowing eyes that started at my house. Fuck this bush. And was saying something about time was ticking pretty much, and that either people bring me in or it was gonna take me to a prison, and we came over here. And then Juniper had put me in that house and put a ward up so that nothing could get to me. And then I think they said the behemoth started attacking everything. That as far as I know, because I couldn't see shit.
That's where I can stay. So the behemoth and the juggler, they were like standing over there for like 20 minutes. I walked over. I got told to go over and entertain them until like we figured out what the fuck we were gonna do. Then they started to attack. Everyone got hurt that was fighting. Rue, the small fairy girl, she went down. I tried to get the behemoth off of her. Then the juggler kidnapped her while I was fighting the behemoth. And then the behemoth fucked off because he really didn't like me. And then everyone got medical. Then the night guy appeared. And then he gave Rue back. And then he fucked off to go get the father at the request of me, Zeph, Jerry, and Minnow. Father came back. We made a deal, I guess, because he has some weird thing in an obelisk. That's dumbing it down.
I don't trust the father's words.
Oh, neither do I.
The group known as the Order shattered it.
Just shattered.
It is the entire temple, the one with the, what is the god's name, the one who holds the scythe? It is completely covered in corrosive, necromantic gases, to say. Going anywhere near it will cause you to burn. Yes.
Necromantic gases. They just shattered the obelisk, or they did anything else to it?
I do not know what happened on the inside. The only ones that I know that were there were the ones of the Order.
They didn't drain it, if that's what you're asking. They didn't.
No, we all fought who knows how long against a bunch of waves of creatures that came from. They almost got themselves killed if it was not for the others in the lands to break open the little ruins that they caused themselves to be stuck in, which I would have left them be.
Okay. So they basically cracked a filled to the brain crystal with necrotic energy without draining it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
And, the husband of the priestess in the city said that his wife has gone to, dormant or in a coma, basically, after last night.
Maybe that's for the best. So, the part I didn't get from all of this is why we are making a deal with someone that's been attacking us.
Because if it is correct, and the Nexus is the thing that we face, not even the gods could live past that. So it is very important that regardless, that we deal with the Nexus first.
I don't believe him. I think it is a trick.
I can confirm from speaking to Lady Tamara that the Nexus is the thing that killed the gods.
How do you know the father is not aligned with it?
No, but if Minnow is right, and is right with what father says was one who was watching, is so much worse than Minnow thought.
The Nexus indeed is the reason the gods died. And the city of Luminara was brought down because a scholar of the Mage's Council I was part of tried to take control of the Shadow Nexus energies, and it failed. It backlashed, killing the scholar, I believe, and all my friends in the Mage's Council. I'm the only one that was left alive, and the
You are
reason
not
is
the
that
only
I'm
one.
not human. What do you mean I'm not the only one?
I will speak to you about that on a personal matter another time. But I will let you know you are not the only survivor.
Okay. It can indeed be true what this father is saying. I cannot confirm. I was against the exploration of the Shadow Nexus. I tried to stop my friend from doing it, but I couldn't. So I do not know what lays inside it, if something lays inside it. I just know that the energy of the Nexus itself would make everything we've seen so far, caused by the father, look like child's play. It's way worse than this measly necrotic energy.
Chile thinks we have to make sure the father is not gonna use this to get stronger.
That
He kills
is
a
my.
big bad guy, and he becomes a bigger trouble.
That is what I was talking about. I fear that this is a ploy for him to grow stronger.
And that is why we take the necessary precautions to prevent that. But regardless, if this nexus is open and the Order breaks another obelisk, it is just a matter of time before the gates shatter and whatever is behind that door comes out.
Can we go tell them to not break obelisks?
They will do as they please.
Not if
Oh.
they're
Maybe they didn't know.
You think that people that did the dumbest thing I ever heard will listen to others? How do you
No.
trying to break something filled with energy?
If you put
You
them
pour
in
more
chains,
energy.
no choice to listen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if they're not gonna listen to reason, then they'll listen to chains. Because if what he said is true, sorry if you're friends with these guys, but if they're gonna break more, it's gonna release a real big thing that's gonna fucking kill us all. And I don't know about you guys, I don't want to die.
It would be worse.
I don't
than
want to
this.
die again, yes.
So,
Sorry to cut
so,
anyone
like,
out.
I don't really want to die, and if they're not gonna listen to reason, then they will listen to chains.
No, they won't.
Oh,
Did anyone try talking to them?
Well, that is
Okay.
what we see. We will talk to them first.
If I'm not mistaken, they listen to money. I think that's the only thing they listen to.
Then what was the reason to break the obelisk in the first place then?
Maybe they
These,
thought they were doing the right thing.
I
Personal
have no
motives.
idea.
They could have been paid to do it.
Who
Regardless,
would pay
they
them?
are a... How do you say?
Threat to
Yes, they are
everyone's
a
safety.
problem. If they do as they please without the consulting of anybody else in these lands, they are a problem regardless.
We need to talk.
The
I
one
believe
that
having
said,
a meeting with them would be a good
Doesn't
idea.
have to be now if you want to listen to this.
indeed, but the one that said it could have been an accident, are you referring to the obelisk?
Yes. They might have been experimenting, and perhaps it went wrong.
I think it's more they probably thought they weren't going to be harmed by the energy there because of something about themselves.
They are the dead, as they said. They said that the necrosis would not do anything to them, but necrosion does it to whatever it touches, living or dead.
how can you make something dead?
It consumes, but that's all it does.
Indeed. I may not be the best, but I'm quite proud of my magic knowledge and my strength. I couldn't move the obelisk, and I couldn't break the barrier. An accident, it's not possible.
I wonder if the reason you
They
could not
thought
break it
was
is
a
because you were
good
tied to it.
idea. Maybe.
The first time I tried to break it, I was not marked yet by the thing on my hand that I'm still trying to discover more of it.
Well, when you do, let me know, because it would be nice to have this damn thing removed.
Indeed. Maybe I'll just cut the arm off and regrow it. Who knows?
I believe it is tied to my soul at this point, so removing it would just cause it to move to another location. Magic is not that simple. You and I both know that.
Indeed. I'll deepen my research on it, and in the worst case, I just change bodies again if it's not the soul. It seems we have company.
Ow, Artorian.
That was your fault. You got in the way.
The fuck I did.
I will let you lead the rest of this, Mr. Hades, as you seem to be more of a higher statured individual within these lands, so you do what must be done. I will be there when the meeting is called. No.
I will not be going from home to explain what happened, but I will be trying to do my research.
In town. And maybe send letters.
You can do this tonight. Sounds like a good idea. In the meanwhile, I'll be researching the energy of the obelisk I got in Seraphis Temple and the Temple of the Moon Goddess or something like this, and trying to find a way to remove those marks.
Isn't that something you can ask the father? Since technically, he's the reason of it. Yes?
Good point. It seems for now... Yeah, it seems for now we need to wait and communicate with others to try and gather the demands together.
I say for now, going forward, regardless, that those who are very magically inclined and have a lot of knowledge in that field look into a way to combat this necrosion. It will be the biggest problem going forward, if I'm being honest with you.
I'll do everything I can.
It is good if we can get all of us, I guess you could say, temporarily immune to it. That way, in case the fight does lead to that, we will be able to fight against it.
Indeed. I wouldn't need a sample to start with it. I have a sample of the obelisk energy, but I do not have a sample of the undead energies. I want to compare if it's the same.
Just take your way to the temple. It is right outside. You cannot miss it.
Oh, so it's that bad. Okay.
It is that bad. It is covering the entire area over there, so...
Oops.
I was there again earlier, not long ago before coming here. It is still very bad.
I wear a mask.
I don't think the problem is the respiratory system, Tilly. Contact with the skin causes trouble as well.
Tilly didn't know that.
Do we know where Mr. Tobin is?
Actually, I believe he's not awake. At least last time we spoke, he told he usually is around in 1 hour and a half from now.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if it is possible, if one of you could carry word to him, to convert the energy that is in the obelisk to another source, allowing us to pump it out slowly, trickle it, to say, to give us enough time to actually properly deal with it.
Yeah. If it follows the same rules as magic, it should be possible. I'll take a look into it.
Nice.
Yeah.
The meeting adjourned, I suppose. Unless anybody here has any questions or concerns.
Chile thinks we should appoint somebody to take care of sending letters to the houses. Maybe someone from the Mage's Court can take care of that?
I can do it.
Put a note on the board?
Mr. Aurelian here has put himself forward for that task. Because my words will not be too kind.
Mm-hmm.
No, just write the letters and I'll go deliver them.
Nice.
Possibly. But it might be like a 50-50 chance that it'll get there.
Yeah. Maybe you will not know some people where they live.
We do need a place to have these notes be brought back to, a place of origin for them to come speak to in case they wish to speak in person.
Chile thinks best place is here.
The tower's not entryway to everyone, Chise.
Maybe the tower behind us, maybe? Or maybe the workshop?
We can set a mailbox at the tower.
I just smacked
But
my head
for
with a ball.
personal meetings, I think the workshop would be better.
I was juggling and I dropped one.
You know, Mr. Belmont, I like your spunk. You are an interesting individual.
I just don't have a filter, I've been told. That's what it is. Ow, you cock!
I do have one of those.
That's tiny.
That's too much information
You
for
would know.
Rue to know when I first get up.
It's just science.
I believe the lighthearted antics have begun, so I believe our meeting is adjourned.
Indeed, I
It's
will
a
return
dreadlock.
to research their energies.
I would also like to make a note, the two little glowing eyeballs right next to the clinic.
Science.
The flame.
Eyeballs.
So,
That is what was at the obelisk. That is the one who likes to watch, I believe. The one at the obelisk.
hi, Rue.
Oh, it's a voyeur.
I feel
could be wrong,
someone
though.
beside me.
Oh, I'll be returning myself if any news
I don't know if that's a spot you could...
come to the surface about what I'm researching. I'll be sure to let anyone know how to deal with necrotic
Disappear. I
energies.
would like to
Oh,
speak to you
not
for a
this
moment.
guy again, man.
Okay.
Why are you here?
Oh, at least you can make an entrance, you know?
I will
Maybe
whisper
he's
to
the
you, so we
messenger.
don't have to walk far. But I will let you know ahead of time.
Maybe he's gonna get me for my play date.
You have a play date with him?
Can I come?
Are you
Oh,
going to
close to
get
my
picked up?
house.
Well, I'm merely here to... that the Lord is creating
Laura, are you ready?
Nice.
Oh my god, I've been muted all this time. I'm so silly.
Flora, you want to go with Silver? Need me to carry you?
and again apologize for the behemoth's actions.
Did you say yes to Aurelian or me?
Aye.
Okay,
You
never
both.
mind.
Behemoth and not kind pulled Ruse wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
He hurt me so bad. I think I need some money.
I need compensation.
You always need Chinese.
Oh, I need to pay my medical
go-
bills. Ow.
That is unfortunate.
I'm making that from House Belmont. I'm making that one of our demands. We need compensation.
Again,
This guy.
you can collect compensation from your own funds.
That's not compensation. It's my own money.
Well, that's as much as you're going to get.
We'll see.
You won't get compensation from me, that is a guaranteed.
Goes worth a try. Good try. Yeah, we didn't fall for my scam.
Stay away from Ruse Hollow.
Be more crafty.
Yeah.
No intentions of coming to your hollow.
I think he's a Nurglite.
Excuse me, what did you...
To you.
What?
Follower of Nurgle.
Sir.
Are you okay? I
Can't go, you just can't be throwing that word everywhere.
I guess the little one got you?
Juggleman's, yes. I remembers getting hit, and then Juggleman's pick you uppy, and then nothing.
Yeah, the behemoth got you down and was trying to pick you up. And I was alone fighting. I pulled the behemoth off of you. And then I guess the juggle while I was fighting the behemoth. I'm sorry.
They all wear green. I was just wondering if they
you
followed.
tried.
Follow me. It's better.
They're trying to speak.
I think we're all trying to speak.
Is Talon okay?
I think so.
Ooh.
Not there.
Rue's gonna have to go find Talons then.
I'm pretty sure I saw him walking around. I think. I can't confirm.
Yeah.
Well, you just got smaller. Huh.
This is Rue's actual size.
Oh. Wait, fairies are that small?
I'm a pixie. Don't ever call me a fairy.
I got told fae are fairies.
No.
What's the difference? Is a fairy... I got lied to.
You probably have been mistaken as a fairy because can go bigger now, but that's because Rue exerts a lot of magic to do so.
Is it fairies are fae, but not all fae are fairies type of thing?
Kinda.
What's it? That makes sense actually. Kind of.
Okay, well, Rue's gonna disappear. Thank you all for trying to help. Hi, Tilly, wherever you are.
It's okay. I said bye.
Oh.
Stay safe.
Okay, I'll go now.
I need to get some more out of the sun so I don't overcharge, because my cloak is ripped.
Right. So, tend to our own, I guess. Oh, sorry, this is our neighbor.
You can't call people.
Does this help?
It does help to a degree, yes, Blue, but not enough. I have too much skin exposed, so. And a pleasure to meet you. Hi, I'm the neighbor.
Hi, neighbor.
Wait, I got this. Let me help out you. I got this.
What the? Wings?
What? What is
They're
that?
trying to block the sun. He's helping.
I'm trying to be an umbrella.
Or like Icarus or whatever.
Apollo?
Thank you.
You have that one.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I just don't feel like overcharging, because then I have to go off and start sending off magic in, well, any direction I can.
Wait, what am I doing? I have such an easier solution.
Oh.
I totally.
Yeah, that certainly.
Okay, you guys. I will probably cut it short here. We'll see if he wants to tell me anything, because then I have to do a couple of things that I will record, but I will post the stream later. What are your thoughts, Master Ainsworth?
Confusing, but not hard to believe. He can indeed be telling the truth.
Do you believe so?
The Nexus is way more powerful than his. If there is indeed something locked there, then yes, we need to unite.
Great. Well, I guess we have a lot of work to do.
Indeed. First, I'll be trying to find a way to prevent or cure this necrotic energy, to maybe offer protection so they can fight more at ease, whatever it's needed.
Understood. Also, the rest of the family of the Mage's Court have a key to get in here.
Okay.
Yes, and
I trust your judgment.
Understood. And I did mention that the tower is a sanctuary if needed.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, I'll make rooms. Just in case we need them.
Okay. Perfect.
I will be upstairs in the study.
Okay. Don't overwork yourself, Chise.
Yes, Master Ainsworth. Alrighty, you guys. I will be probably recording the rest because now I have to go somewhere else. I'm possibly going to maybe pausing the stream. I'm thinking about it depending how long it's going to take. There's some parts that I'm able to stream and there's some parts that I'm not. So I will be right back, you guys.
Well, so far it don't seem so bad.
Some moron decided to mess with the obelisk.
Oh, again?
Do you see the size of the crack in that?
Well, I was chatting with you. I didn't really get a chance to look exactly at what occurred.
Careful being around it, it will hurt you.
Yeah, the defense magic on the obelisks have been active now.
It fucking almost killed me last night in another temple because I didn't realize the magic was bad.
Yeah, if
This
Father
is
told
the
me not to
attempt
get
by-
near it.
The barrier. And there is a significant crack in the obelisk.
I mean, did we see who did it?
barrier?
This one in front of me.
Oh.
This is definitely bad.
People are gonna have to stop touching these things. I know, I'm not really the one to be saying that after I lick all of them, but
Is there any way that we can restore something like this?
I have no idea. You'll have to ask the one that created it.
I'll head home and inform Chise.
If there is a way, please
What did
try
you
to
do
get
to
the
it?
information as fast as possible.
Rygar.
well, it looks like there's nothing that I can really do here to help. So I'm gonna go, and there's not immediate danger here. So I'm gonna go back to the other group for now.
Be careful around the spear, it does burn you.
I think that's what hurt me.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
if you
let
get
me
too
ask
close.
again, because we keep changing the subject. What did you do to the obelisk?
I merely tried to get rid of the barrier so the fleshies could get close to it and invest current effects. Using Terminal, of course, with his knowledge would have been much beneficial, but in doing so, I seem to have caused more problems than not. A failure
Fucking
on my
idiot.
Yeah, so I mean, it is worth mentioning that these obelisks, they're filled with radiant energy, but they're also filled with shadow nexus energy, and it's being used to seal something. So removing the barrier just makes it so that it can get broken easier.
Ah, I wish I knew this information beforehand.
Yeah, that's fair. No one comes to the tavern and reads in our reading nook.
Who is the big individual?
Part of the final brains.
But I gotta get back to the other people. I just wanted to come and check out, make sure there wasn't anything immediately pressing. But I mean, I couldn't help with this anyway. It's a big broken rock.
Immediately pressing is to let people not play with these.
Well, that's true.
What is the group you are a part of, Mr. I'm going to call you Sorcerer. I do not know what you are.
I must go.
Which
I
one?
believe the idiocy of this person.
You, the one who put the crack on the obelisk.
Yes. I'm Ryga. What is it that you would like?
I would like to know what group you are currently residing with.
I am currently staying with Turban among his residents.
Oh, what's going
Okay, then you are not what I
Some
suspected,
idiot
so I'm
cracked
not
the
going to I suppose don't know what I'm going to do right now, but you caused a very big problem, and with the other obelisk currently shattered, and this one on the brink of shattering, it is only a matter of time, unless this is repaired, that this temple is about to go kaboom.
Are we gonna all die? Happy ending.
Can I be filled in on what happened, if that is okay?
The obelisk has a crack in it, a very big one, and this is probably going to shatter very soon.
Who cracked
So
it?
unless it is repaired, it is going to go kaboom.
Who cracked it?
I already
The
talked to
individual
your.
standing to our right.
I already talked to your paladin. If there's any information that
He
might
tried
have
to
be
remove
able
the
to
barrier,
restore
and in the
it.
process, it shattered it or cracked it.
Wait, Rygar?
Yeah.
Yes, it is merely a failed experiment on my part. I was trying to allow the fleshies to be able to get close, so Tobin could look at the current affairs, but in doing so, it seems I have cracked the opulence.
Do you know why you get released in here?
Okay.
I would say make it safe to assume to reapply a barrier around it to prevent it from cracking anymore would be a safe bet to say. So.
Yeah.
Did you think we should wait for the one who created them so we don't do something stupid again?
For now, I'm leaving. I believe there is something happening at the Seraphis Temple.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Right. The order was going to go there to siphon the energy, and now this is probably affecting that. Okay. Cool. Good.
For now, we shall guard this.
Okay. Great. I love today.
Let's stop trying to do some idiotic things for a little bit, alright?
We really should, as soon as possible, let people of the land not to play with the obelisks.
We do tell them, and they don't care.
Well then, maybe they need their hands chopped if they're doing it on purpose.
Jesus fuck.
Now, we shall guard this.
Or maybe their
To
heads.
the sight.
Okay.
I shall report this to the father.
Alright. He's not going to be happy. Great. That's going to be fun.
I'll be outside guarding the door.
Which way is that other one?
I don't know if Rena would like to be picked up and brought. So,
I believe she is.
Where's my... Oops.
She has angry embers around her, and I don't want her to be mad. Carmine, Juniper, are you coming? Or are you guys going to?
What? Where?
Something's happening now at Seraphis's temple, it seems like, too.
Yes,
Oh,
there was
okay.
supposed to be a thing going on over there.
Okay,
And
there.
then this happened around the same time. Sorry.
Yeah. They said that they are going to guard this and let Father know about what is going on. Oh, I have some information for you.
Me? What?
Yeah, new information.
I'm not leaving until this individual's gone.
Rygar, come on.
Right.
Let's go.
They're also fucking with the other one.
Cora, it seems I have missed the vital information in the last few hours. Could you fill me in on what is happening?
What do you mean?
How you feeling?
Well, after the obelisk yesterday.
Well, you know how it, like, exploded and all of that, and now, like, 10 years of, like, necrotic soul energy is seeping out of it, right? Yes.
Yes, I'm well aware.
I'm guessing, I don't know, I just woke up, but I'm guessing the Order or whoever are there trying to siphon the energy, I think. If they're over there, or people are trying to at least cleanse the lands, because having that seeping out into the sands is real bad.
And if anything happens to that obelisk and the spear reacts, it disintegrates everything around you.
Yeah, no, this is like the worst one, because like it is right next to the spear. If the spear gets attacked in any way, it basically does like, yeah, protective measure bullshit, fuck your life, like.
I'm more amazed it didn't strike you down where you stood.
Such things are always surprising, I'm sure.
Okay, what was it that you wanted to tell?
I understand you're wanting to help Tobin, but right now with all everything going on with the obelisk, let's not touch any more obelisk. Yeah.
For
I
now,
have.
not attempt to meddle with the affairs of this realm. Yes.
Hold on, let me get you
Soon as the
let me write this in braille.
I shall have
Or indent it actually. Here, I'll do that.
to tend to this.
Say that one more time. You couldn't hear, your voice got caught in the wind. Over talked.
Me head to that other temple.
Yeah.
Who are you
Set over.
Hold on, I have a piece of paper for you.
Greetings.
Greetings.
So many
What's
people.
happening here?
Okay. What is it? You're trying to give me something, Cora.
Which one of you as the individual broke the crystal?
That would be I.
Another dead.
Yes, as clear as day.
I expect another dead to be more careful.
I'm sure.
The father has been told, and when he is available, he will come here to attempt to us. But no one is to enter this temple till it's done.
Intriguing. Intriguing indeed. I'll make sure I do not walk among your grounds. I'm sure.
Thank you.
Anyone enters this temple before the damage is fixed, I will take it as a personal attack towards the father, and I will handle them myself.
I'll let you know right now, I most likely will not be leaving. I'm making sure that sphere stays safe.
Then I would recommend staying outside the temple.
Sounds good. Hello?
Hello.
Back up. You're not to go inside.
And why is that?
Unless you want to meet the individuals that are inside also guarding and everything. No one's permitted inside due to the dumbassery of one.
Interesting. Well, I was merely here to take a look. I was taking a look at the obelisk yesterday. Did not do any tampering of any kind. I'm just more curious than anything.
I'll tell you this, if you get too close to the obelisk currently, the fumes around it will attempt to fucking kill you. It'll choke you out. And if it has its little tendrils touch you and everything, it'll try to make you die in the most brutally painful way possible, and it will enjoy it currently.
Is that something new that the obelisk has done today? I seem to have no problem.
It did it last night to me. I was merely trying to turn something in at the Moon Temple, and more or less, I normally check on the obelisk just in case if there's any changes. I didn't notice the changes at the time, sadly, and it nearly killed me.
Interesting.
I was lucky to get out alive to some degree. And someone, if you were around yesterday, were you not? Or the day before? For what happened at the Soul Temple?
I do not know of a Soul Temple. I only know of this one and the Moon Temple.
The Soul Temple is in the southeast currently. That obelisk no longer exists because of the Order. The Order, for I don't know what fucking reasons, more personal reasons, if anything, I would say, from my understanding, went in and instead of consulting with others, explaining what they planned to do, didn't give a fuck, tipped the obelisk over, breaking it, releasing at least 10 years worth of necrotic soul energy. They're basically destroying the obelisk.
Is it a bad thing to destroy these obelisks? What is their purpose?
Depending if what is true and everything from what we just heard literally not too long ago. This is a very recent development. I wish to try to confirm this soon, but it seems very likely that these obelisks have two purposes. One of them is definitely more father related, I would say. But the other one keeps a thing from the outer dark that wants to basically destroying our world, from what it sounds like. And
Wards against a creature from another realm.
they're more caged from what it sounds like. But the thing is, now that one of the locks have been broken, we might be expecting issues in the future. A few things are still being discussed and everything. But, you know, I don't like being this way. I don't know who you are. I apologize. My name is Rena. I don't like being this way at all. I hate being aggressive. I don't like threatening people. I try not make it a habit, like, ever. But because of what happened the other day, a bunch of people are currently at the Soul Temple, and if you wish to go there, I can definitely tell you where the location is, and you can go and assist there if you wish. People are out there now attempting to see if they can handle the
If you need me, I'm here.
due to the necrotic soul energy that's spewing from the temple because of their actions. And there might be people who die because of it. I don't know. But someone today, I apparently didn't know what happened the other day, came here and thought it was smart to, how do I say, fuck around and find out. And a lot of people keep fucking around and finding out, and cracked the one in here. So, no one's gonna be allowed in, and if you pass me, those inside will not give a fuck. And will not give you a warning.
I have no intent on causing you harm.
I don't
And
wish
your
to cause you harm.
aggression does not bother me in the slightest. I'm used to it.
What is your name?
I go by 9, like the number.
Nice to meet you, 9. I guess I would prefer to meet in more friendly terms, but I am in the most pissiest fucking mood I have been in a very long time. So, unless these people let you in and everything, no one's going inside the temple.
That is quite all right. I can leave you to your business. I know and understand very little of what is going on with these temples, as to why I have so many.
If you would like, at a later date tonight, you can come and find me, and I can tell you what I know, and if you wish to help in the efforts to figure some things out, I am more than welcome it.
Perhaps I will collect some of the others from my home so we can all gather this information together.
Who all resides with you? If I may ask.
I believe we have 5 or so.
Excuse me, sorry.
You had a twitch of those dirty flies. I heard it buzzing.
Yeah.
Quite all right. I reside with my pupil, Annie, as well as 2 separate couples.
This is the...
Ignis and Aurora. And Alara, and I actually haven't met her partner yet. She's awake at different times than I am. But I'm not sure if you've met many of them. We usually don't go out, except but together. Except for me, of course. I do a lot of scouting, personally.
I see. Well, I'm not quite sure exactly. If I've met them, I would have to sense their energies pretty much to be able to tell. I think I have felt your energies pass through town once or twice. You never say anything, if I recall. So.
I tend to keep to myself most of the time. But our group has been attacked all the dolls twice now. Temples and obelisks. So I am trying to figure out why.
Well, I can definitely give you some information that I know. A little bit later, after this fucking shit is figured out a little bit. I reside, I believe it's around E10. If you know where that lake is in the Dead Mounds, and you follow the river
on the hill
up.
above the river.
Yes.
I've passed by that place a few times.
That is where I reside. If you'd like to come visit, you're more than welcome. No harm will come to you at all inside our halls. You can bring your friends if you would like, or yourself. If you would like to go and assist those who are trying to handle the outcome of the Idiocracy of the Order and everything at the Soul Temple, I can give you the location as well.
That would be wonderful. My curiosity is rampant.
Curiosity has been causing people to do idiotic things. So, where everyone is currently is at K4. It's more in the middle right side of that region, if I recall. It's at the one tomb-looking place. Can't really miss it.
I don't think I've been over that way, but I shouldn't have much difficulty finding.
Do be careful of the gases in that area. It is, like I said, necrotic soul energy. Those who tend to stand in it, if they can't resist the energies, will get necrotic burns, and it will hurt.
My suit should be rather resistant, and I do have ventilation in my mask.
It's magical in nature, so it might not work, if that makes sense. Unless you have that protection, that could for you.
A slight bit. Necrotic is still something that is rather new. So I will keep on guard. Thank you for the information.
Like I said, I apologize, but people are not smart and they've been doing a lot of stupid things. I understand your curiosity and trying to understand. I'm what they call the person who has all the info for the most part, or a decent amount.
That is good. I asked someone the other day, and they essentially told me to piss off.
Who told you? I would ask what they look like, but I'm blind, so fucking can't do that. Who do you think it was?
I don't recall getting their name, but they were small. I believe it was a man.
Did he have a really plain scythe on his back?
I do not recall.
I'm assuming green, maybe?
He may have had horns.
May have had horns, so not him. Did he, I guess, seem more like a Fey individual or a satyr?
Perhaps.
Might be Alarion. Oh, I fucking never can say his name properly. Alarion? Has like a little, I'm assuming it's another Fey green named Flora.
There seems to be a lot of those fey creatures in these lands.
Yes, apparently. I don't know. People, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of cats around here.
A lot of people around here are things of fairy tales back where I come from, so it is enlightening to say the least.
Are you a human?
Yes.
I see. I'm not human, so.
That much was mostly evident.
What gave it away?
Oh, the magical aura, the purple eyes. There's not typical human features.
Fun fact, those people who don't believe they have magic can trigger magic in them at random points if certain situations occur, even if they don't realize they have it. So, technically speaking, if you don't have magic, there's always a possibility you might in the future. You never know. It's just depending on the affinity you're good with.
I use my gifts as they are received.
But if you would like to linger here, you may. Just you can't go inside currently. Otherwise, that is where they are all at. Expect fighting.
I think I will leave you to your duties here and make my way to the other temple. I very much would like to observe what is happening.
Sounds good. Be safe.
I will. You as well.
Fucking. Just remain calm. what's your name?
Hmm. You're asking me.
Yeah.
Safina.
Fina. I will try to keep that memory. Name's Rena. It's nice to meet you. Is it only you in there currently? Is the other one in there as well?
No, it's just me. Hello, I'm doing well. How are you? I can barely talk, so that's why I'm playing this character.
If I may ask, what brought you under the father's wing?
Let's keep formalities aside. I don't need your information.
I'm just merely trying to have a conversation. Pass the time until those who need to arrive.
What, darling, I'm all ears. So I am playing this character because I did teeth whitening and my teeth hurt so bad, so I have to whisper because any air coming through my teeth hurts like a bitch. I'm sorry. So I'm keeping my mouth closed.
I am serious about that question, though. I want to understand.
It is not up to me to teach you.
I think it's one of the best ways to teach people. If there's a group and they all follow someone, obviously the person's doing something. I want to know from the other's experience and go from there, while understanding the culture and the community.
We only take orders from the Father. We don't have opinions, wants. We serve. So if you want to form an opinion, it's best if you talk to the Father.
I already requested a meeting with the Father, just merely waiting for a response. But you are your own person as well. Why do you follow orders under the Father?
Shall you be this persistent?
What can I say? I've been told I'm really bad. at not doing something.
Good luck. I'm really good at doing something.
I'm aware.
Yeah, it's not the voice, it's the teeth. I did teeth whitening. So my teeth hurt if I talk too loud because I'm pushing air out while I talk. And they're so fucking sensitive.
Kinda sounds more. Let's say like a Sylvan named degree.
No worries.
Plant reminds me of a flower or something around that line.
Let's give them some depth.
It seems like a person who's warm. Kind. I'm assuming you witnessed something terrible happen to wherever you were. I looked into the mind of one of the final embrace individuals and saw terrible things. I know why they were serving under the father. And I can understand that. I really can. I just wondered if you were in the same boat or not. Because there's only two type of people, maybe three, technically speaking, that would follow someone. Loyalty to a T without asking questions. One, they're being controlled. Something's being held against them. Or two, who have undying loyalty to that person because they did something for you that no one cared to share that kindness to you.
Just try. Just try.
And I can't put it against you if kindness was shown to you. This world is dark and unkind to many people. Even if you're different, even if you're like everyone else, you can still feel alone. And you would want to connect to something, anything. Because there always will be a light somewhere in this world, even if it's something so simple and small. It doesn't have to be anything of a grand design. Gods, I didn't even know people who live for just their cat or just a little mouse they found. So small and insignificant, but to those people it's something. Is the father like that to you? Something that is significant. You okay in there? You got quiet.
Like I said, darling, I am all ears.
Mm. That'd be really interesting if you were all ears, like just literally just be one giant ear or multiple ears on like a person. Would your legs and feet and arms and hands be ears as well? Would you hear all those ears?
Who is this person? I need to find them in Discord. They're making me laugh. I love them. I'm trying to stay in character and my teeth hurt.
Do you know what your name means, or who gave you your name?
Hey Siri, spell consequences.
Consequences.
Did you get that? Mm-hmm. Sorry, I was helping one of the admins to spell consequences. Mm-hmm.
Do you know how long it will be until someone comes to repair this?
Sorry, I'm playing this character because my teeth are really sensitive after a whitening treatment. Mm-hmm. You're one of the goddess, is that correct?
I am. Order of the Dawn. Our Sun Father.
Hmm. Nice to meet you.
May I enter?
And you?
I am Safida. Order of the Father. I was placed here to guard. And there's one of the locals outside.
It's Rena.
That one. Very pretty character. The dead paladin voices.
Rena, the father is on his way, should you wish to observe.
Okay. I'll absorb to the best of my eye ability.
My lord.
Yes.
This is the crystal I spoke of. This is the one that is cracked.
Another one of my others have been foiled with again.
Yes. The individual is named Ragnar. He is an undead. But he's not associated with you, my lord.
Damn it, I'm trying to get a good view.
What are you doing?
My lord will attempt to fix the damage, I hope, to the best of his ability.
I'm simply analyzing the damage.
Are you feeding this thing?
The feeling that this matters flow through your lower legs as your runs under the flicker. Mm-hmm.
The damage is quite significant. The ruins have been damaged. Since your integrity seems to falter a bit.
Not so clever a decision now, was it? To put it next to something so volatile as the spear.
My lord, may I make a suggestion?
Of course.
Why not use one of the subordinates? Patch it up, so to speak. The energy carried by a subordinate should be enough to just be a temporary fix.
Yes, I agree with you. But I don't know if a measure like that is needed right now. I don't. It weighs heavy on me to even think of it.
Energy from a powerhouse like the Watcher. Even half of her power would resonate as a subordinate.
know, but I made a vow to you all that I would give you all new lives.
My lord, we are yours to command. But as you said before, you gave us all free will. As such, we serve you for this purpose. We serve you out of our and our perfect to give ourselves for this purpose. As long as you do not forget us, you can always bring us back. For now, more necessary measure.
You're right.
I can always take her back to the keep once you've taken her energy.
Yes, this needs to be repaired. Now.
Take what you need, my lord. I shall carry her body back.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you, all of you.
It is my duty to serve, my lord. I shall take her back, my lord.
Thank you.
You've served your purpose well, Watcher.
I will bring you back.
What did you do?
I repaired some of the damage and raised the defenses.
By killing that creature?
By accepting my friend's sacrifice. Yes.
I suppose that would be appropriate as you are known as a necromancer, are you not?
I am.
So is my theory correct? Did you place this obelisk here, in this temple, next to the spear so that the spear would protect it?
Yeah.
You are a foul, foul being.
I may be foul. I may be disgraced and disowned for my practices of unorthodox magic, but what I have done
Thank you for that raid.
is
so much.
keeping something that has been clawing at the doors of this realm.
What are you talking about?
Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Adam. Welcome, raiders. Sorry, I'm keeping quiet. My
The
teeth.
very thing that destroyed the god.
My teeth hurt really bad.
Is trying to make its way back in,
Kisses, Adam.
trying to escape the Shadow Nexus.
And you're saying that you and these obelisks stand between us and it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because of the divine energy that flows. It is siphoned. The obelisk, my crafts. Designed to be locks.
But why do you protect this world when you are so disdainful of it?
Because I made a promise that I would make a new world. Ones where the dead have another chance at living a true soul-bound life.
So you're saying that this new world you want to create is for those that you have made?
It's for everyone. What happens, do you think, when two realms collide?
Rena,
Yes.
can you come to me? Can you bear this?
Come to you? Do I?
Do you have anything you want to say to this man?
I already asked to see if I can get an audience with you to understand. I have nothing to say currently at this current moment.
I will be opening my doors, my gates soon. And
I wish
I
to try and
can.
have it beforehand, if plausible.
Where would you like to meet?
Whatever is best suited.
Then I will have one of my companions gather you and bring you to.
Sounds good.
So you said you partially repaired this. Is it still leaking?
For the time being, no.
And you put any sort of barrier back around it to keep others from tampering with it again?
I have repaired its defenses, but it will be on you and the people of these lands to find a way of guarding it.
Then,
Meaning that anybody can come in here and try to break past the magical barriers, and I can. They're not impenetrable.
so, for the first time in all these years since this temple opened, I will be forced to lock it. Thanks to you.
I want you to think about this as your god has been providing quite the service in keeping this thing at bay. So a little gratitude and thank you would be in order, but I know I'm not gonna get that. And I'm fine with that, because I don't care.
Why would I thank you for putting this thing here in the first?
Hello,
study
And maybe you would
location?
like to see the world being torn asunder.
What if I don't believe you? What if I think this is a little ploy on your part?
You don't have to believe me. One of the locks have already been broken. You'll see in time. The fragments are already being unleashed into the world. So either we work together to form a new lock, or we don't. But what is at stake is not just your life, but all life.
Does anyone else here in this temple right now have seen what he's talking about? These, what did you call them? Fragments.
Chile didn't see any. But sometimes we don't really have a choice. There's no reason. He sacrificed one of his own.
I will say this. If whatever is in that mist over there that's connected to the obelisk is not him, I do believe that he is telling at least a partial truth to some degree. If
And
something
you.
is...
I'm sorry, Rena. Please go ahead.
You're fine. They can say what they need to say.
Have you seen proof of these fragments that he's speaking of?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Have you seen
any proof?
Have you seen proof of these fragments
Yonko.
he's speaking of?
I'm just a simple bystander. I don't really know much of anything. Actually, this is my first time being here.
Welcome to the shit show.
This one to my right, I trust explicitly. The little one has no reason to lie. So I will give you the benefit of the doubt at this time. But I do not have to like it.
No one has to like it. Don't expect anybody to like it. In simple fact, it is what the state is.